Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the online class of Greenfield School and College. Dear students, how are you? Hopefully you are fine. And how is going your study? I think it's also going well. And hopefully you are not killing your valuable time doing unnecessary things. So as you see, today we're going to discuss capitalization and punctuation marks. And we went to the rules earlier, and today we'll go for exercise. So let's check what is waiting for us today. So in case of punctuation capitalization, a little text will be given and we to rewrite the text doing necessary corrections of punctuation capitalization. So as I said, we learned the rules earlier, so we'll see actually how it works. So my name is Pallav. I was born in Bangladesh. I have completed my higher education from Dhaka University. I love my country most. It is a beautiful country. So this is so far 7 or 8 sentences give 6 or 7 sentences given here. So no comma, full stop. In some cases capitalization is missed. So we'll write the things in correct order. It means with necessary corrections. So we know that when a sentence starts, the first letter becomes capital. First letter, first word. First word, first letter. So my name is Pallav. So it's one sentence. We do take pause here. So the first word and the first letter will be capital. So M becomes capital. My name is Pallav. So Pallav is the name of a person. So we know that for proper noun, we to take capital word or capital letter. So my name is Pallav. Here there will be two corrections. M would be capital and P would be capital. And it's a complete expression, so there will be full stop after the sentence. I was born in Bangladesh. So here I, it is also proper noun. And whenever you find this, everywhere I, so it would be capital. So I was born in Bangladesh. So another expression completed. So we did place full stop. Then again, I have completed my higher education from Dhaka University. It's another sentence. So I would be capital. Have completed my higher education from Dhaka University. It's a proper noun. So it would be capital. D would be capital. U would be capital. So I completed my higher education from Dhaka University. Then it says, I love my country most. So another sentence started. I love my country most. It is a beautiful country. So the first word of a sentence, so first letter of the word is capital. So I would be capital. So it is a beautiful country, and sentence ends. So here full stop. So we are done with exercise 1. So what the things we did here, we just capitalized some proper nouns and we placed full stop after end of sentence, and we capitalize the first letter of the first word of a sentence. These are the things like, and we another learned that wherever we find I, it would be capital. So these things for this exercise. Let's start the next one. Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, has its own attraction. It is especially famous for its mosque. Once its name was Jahangirnagar, and it was famous for muslin cloth. So here we find another sentence. So we to trace actually what are the beginning of the sentence and why to take pause and what the proper nouns are there for capitalization as dono speaks here. So you see Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. So here after Dhaka, description or compliments is added. So we do take a pause, short little pause. So in this case we do place comma, and Dhaka is a proper noun or capital city. So we to take D as capital. So Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. So another pause is needed. So we'll place comma here, has its own attractions. The sentence ends here. So here we do place a full stop. It is especially famous is mosque. So it's another sentence. So I eat here I would be capital. So it is especially famous for its mosque. Then it says once its name was Jahangirnagar. So another sentence starts once. So would be capital. So once its name was Jahangirnagar is a proper noun. So J would be capital. And it was famous for muslin cloth. So here sentence ends. So to place a full stop. Unfortunately full stop is missed, so we to place full stop here. So here what is learned, we find some proper nouns, and whenever little pause, short pause is needed, there we to place comma, and there's also another proper noun Jahangirnagar, full stop. At the end of the sentence there will be full stop. So earlier 2 was just statement, narrative description, and here we find dialogues, means things will be in direct speech. So in this case we will see the use of inverted comma and interrogation sign, exclamation sign if it's needed. So in this case first we to trace what the speaker said, and what the speaker produced, it will be inside inverted comma. Okay, so you see, will you come to my house tomorrow? I asked the boy. So will you come to my house tomorrow? So one, it's a question, and I means the narrator that produced this sentence. So will you come to my house tomorrow, it will be in inverted comma. As it is a question, so there will be a question sign after this. So and first letter of the first word would be capital. So will, W would be capital. So will you come to my house tomorrow? I asked the boy. Here sentence ends. So there will be full stop. We can discuss the terms and conditions. Then I said. So another speech or like dialogue is produced. So we can discuss the terms and conditions then. So this part will be inverted comma, and we, so it's the starting of the sentence, so W will be capital. So we can discuss the terms and conditions then. হ্যালো, হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, না না ও টিচারের মেসেঞ্জারে 4টার দিকে পাঠাইলে হবে, হ্যাঁ একটু অ্যাড হয়ে নেন। আচ্ছা, so we can discuss the terms and conditions then. So another sentence ends, so it would be inside inverted comma and full stop. Then I said, I shall be very happy to meet you at your house. So another sentence starts, so I would be capital. Wherever you find I, everywhere I would be capital. So I shall be very happy to meet you at our house. Thank you so much, he replied. So here thank you so much is another sentence, another dialogue produced by he. So it will be inside inverted comma, as the his reporting verb is letter, so here it will be comma. So thank you very much, comma, then inverted comma, he replied, and the dialogue finished. So here we to place full stop. So we are done with another exercise, and in this time we learned that in case of narrative or narration, where speakers or listeners or the conversation holders, they produce dialogues, and these dialogue would be inside inverted comma, and the first letter, the first word of inverted comma inside the inverted comma would be capital, and wherever we find I, it would be capital. Then if the sentence reporting verb letters after another sentence, that time there will be comma. So that's all. Let's start the next one. So it says, "Will you buy my hair?" asked Stella. "I buy hair," said Madam. "Take off your hat. Let's have a sight of it." So you see here a conversation happens between Della and Madam. So we'll identify Della's dialogue and Madam's dialogue, and we'll put them inside inverted comma, and we'll bring necessary changes in case of capitalization. So will you buy my hair? So will, it would be capital W. Will you buy my hair? So sentence ends here and it's a question, so we have to place question sign here. Okay, so will you buy my hair? Here would be question sign and sentence ends, so a inverted comma would be there. Asked Stella. So here D was a small letter, so as it is proper noun, so it will be capital. So will you buy my hair? Asked Stella. D will be capital. Then I buy hair, said Madam. So I would be capital, buy here. Madam's dialogue ends, but reporting verb letter in that bottom there will be comma. Said Madam. So as it is a proper noun, so M would be capital. And sentence ends, so to place full stop here. Then it says, "Take off your hat. Let's have a sight of it." So who said this? It is not mentioned, but two sentences so far here. So we to place them inside inverted comma. So it says, "Take off your hat." From here it starts. So T would be capital. So take off your hat. So one sentence gone, and same person produces. So let's have a sight of it. So after that, here an apostrophe would be given. Then it will be, let's have a sight of it. Sentence ends, so it will be full stop, then inverted comma. So here also we learned that if we find interrogative sentence, we do place question sign, then we'll place them inside inverted comma. And if you find any proper noun, then first letter will be capital. Then in case of I, everywhere it should be capital, and whenever sentence starts, first letter of the first word will be capital. And in case of let's, there will be an apostrophe, and let's have a sight of it, and sentence ends. So first you to place full stop, then inverted comma. Okay, so we are done with another exercise. Let's start the next one. It says, "I have got GPA 5 in the SSC examination," said Rafiq. "Congratulations," said I. "What do you intend to do now?" "I want to study in a reputed college and will try to get admission in Raju College," Rafiq replied. So here I and Rafiq having conversation. So we to identify the sentence delivered by both of us. Then we will place them in inverted comma, inside inverted comma, and we will bring necessary changes in case of capitalizations. So I have got GPA 5 in the SSC examination, said Rafiq. So Rafiq's words these are. So these will be inside inverted comma, and I would be capital, and GPA its elaboration. So it would be capital. GPA 5 in the SSC examination. SSC it would be capital. And as reporting verb letter, so here there will be comma, then inverted comma. So I have got GPA 5 in the SSC exam, said Rafiq. "Congratulations," said I. So C would be capital, and as it is exclamation, there will be exclamation sign, said I would be capital. "What do you intend to do now?" So another question is given, so W would be capital. So what do you intend to do now? Question sign, then inverted comma. "I want to study in a reputed college and will try to get admission in Raju College," Rafiq replied. So it would be like I would be capital. "I want to study in a reputed college and will try to get admission in Raju College." Raju College is the proper noun, so it would be capital of the both letters, first letters. So Rajuk and Rajuk spelling that be correction, and college C would be capital. So as reporting verb is letter, so to place comma, then Rofik replied. Rofik R would be capital. It's a proper noun. We did the same job earlier. So these are things. So far we finished 5 exercises from capitalization and punctuation. So hopefully you got this. And if you find any problem, you can talk to me, you can send me a message, and I suggest you to do more exercises from different sources, model questions, previous about question from any online sources. Then you will be able to master on capitalization and punctuation. So thank you so much for watching, for listening. That's all for today. Thank you so much. So next class onwards, we'll start new topic, and you'll have city regarding this, and it will be mentioned. So how do you find capitalization and punctuation? Are the things easy or difficult? So hopefully these are not that much difficult. Just you to remember some key rules. So like proper noun, for everywhere proper noun would be capital, and if any sentence first letter of the first word starting it would be capital, and if any person's words are delivered, so these will be inverted comma inside the inverted comma, and whenever any apostrophe is needed, we to place this. Any person's name always would be capital, and these are things. If a person's if the reporting verb takes place later, so that bottom after end of sentence will place comma, then inverted comma, and then reporting verb subject, reporting subject, and full stop. Okay, so thank you so much.